a global fascist agenda. It's a global fascist agenda. It's a global fascist agenda.
Today, on the Dr. Insane Show, Jason Sane discusses the location of Joe the Sniffer's puppet hole.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jason Sane. Welcome to the Dr. Insane Show. I'm not a real doctor, but just like Dr. Fauci, I act like one when I'm on TV. Many of you have written to me asking me about my recent comment, which I posted on the NBC News channel, in which I stated, "I wonder how many dictators can fit their arms up Joe's puppet hole at the same time." Mark from Northern Virginia writes, "You're the reason people are still contracting COVID. I hope you eat S*** and die." Well, Mark, I'm not sure I understand exactly what your question is, but thanks for reaching out to me. Susie, age 3 from Texas, writes, "Hi, Dr. Insane. I really like your show. Do you know where Joe the Sniffer's puppet hole is?" Well, Susie, we're going to attempt to answer that question in this show. I've prepared a diagram which illustrates the scientific community's best hypothesis regarding the matter. In the picture, you can see a cross-section of Sleepy Joe. The insectoid overlords from Andromeda would use an opening in the skull so they could just pour the excrement in, and gravity alone would cause it to flow out of Joe the Sniffer's mouth. However, most economists assume that the most likely location is the pocketbook region on either the left or right buttock. However, this location may be on either the right or left of Joe's you-know-what. Nevertheless, it is speculated that this part of his anatomy no longer exists, since after what appears to be extensive plastic surgery and hormone injections, Joe the Sniffer appears to be transitioning into Joan Rivers. Conversely, however, we learned from watching X-Files that since Joe the Sniffer's eyes have no whites, he is more than likely a cloned Chinese meat puppet. Consequently, when we consider Joe's long history of candlelit dinners with Xi Jinping and the subsequent anal probes Joe the Sniffer must be subjected to, in conjunction with Joe's insistence that every American's bodily autonomy should be as compromised as his own, we can conclude that the most likely location of Joe the Sniffer's puppet hole would be in the rectal region. Since the horsehair worm, or in this case the progressive or donkey hair worm, is known to invade the bodies of insects via the anal opening and control said insect like a puppet, we conclude that this worm, although quite small, is in fact Xi Jinping's you-know-what. It is not yet known just how many dictators can fit their arms up Joe's puppet hole at the same time. However, it has been experimentally verified that it is certainly more than one. And what's up, Doc?